Hey guys, so I'm really excited for today's video. We are going to be playing with some new Gucci beauty stuff, but before we get into it, I just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Sephora. So a big thank you to Sephora for sponsoring this video, and I'm really excited to be playing with this Gucci beauty newness. So I have the new bronzer here, which you can find off of Sephora. I have the shade number 3, and when I was looking on Sephora at the shades, I just wasn't sure which one to get, number 2 or number 3, because number 2 actually looked a little bit deeper than number 3, but it also looked a little bit more neutral and cool toned, and 3 looked a little bit warmer. So anyway, I went ahead and went with shade number 3. So that's what we're going to be playing with today. I also decided to give this multi-use gloss a shot. I'm a little skeptical, I have to admit, but this was another thing that I purchased off of the Sephora site, so we'll give this a shot. I also have the Gucci mascara here. I have some new lip products as well, a limited edition satin color, and I also have a tinted balm, which I'm really excited to play with. And I am really excited to try their brow pencil. They have a brow pencil that is like a powder pencil, so it's very different from pencils that I'm used to using. So I'm really excited to try this. This is another thing that I ordered off of Sephora, and this is in the shade Brun. So I can't wait to try out all these things. Let's start with the bronzer. Let's take a moment and appreciate this packaging. It is so beautiful. So it comes in this like blush colored velvet pouch, and then look at this compact. So it has this like turquoise top, and then around the edging it has like a gold finish, and then when you open it up there's a nice mirror on the inside, and then there's the bronzer. There is a brush included underneath, and if you want to get underneath, just tap that mirror back and then this whole thing pops up, and it makes it very easy for you to lift it up. So there is the bronzer brush included there. All right, so let's get to applying this. I'm really excited. The finish of this bronzer looks to be like a very light satin kind of finish. It's definitely not a full matte. There's like a creaminess to it. And from what I can tell, this looks to be like a, whoa, this looks to be like a pressed powder formula. This doesn't look like a baked gelée or a baked product. So the product is very soft, very easy to pick up. I wonder if you can see like the kick up in the pan there. So it is very easy to pick up. And I'm just putting it right underneath my cheekbones there. There is a scent to this, which is not my favorite thing. It smells like some of their other products. It just has that kind of, it's like a floral candy kind of scent. And I couldn't smell it when I first opened it, but I could smell it once I started applying it. So we'll see if it fades. I will definitely let you know. But this bronzer is applying like a dream. It is very easy to blend out. It's very creamy. I do like how it's blending out. I like the tone of this number 3. I think it works for my skin tone. It is definitely on the warmer side, just so that you guys are aware. If you lean towards ones that are a little bit more neutral, more cool, you may not like this, but if you like a warm bronzer like I do in the summertime, you're gonna really like this. This one definitely has like a nice kind of like rich bronzy undertone. And the satin sheen is really beautiful. It's very visible. I think you can see it on my forehead. It's very soft, but you can tell that this powder like isn't matte. It's very nice. I really like the finish of it. I'm just gonna put some across the bridge of my nose, my chin, kind of where I would normally see sun. Yeah, this gives a really nice like sun-kissed look. Wow, that is beautiful. That blended in so nicely. Okay, as for the fragrance, I'm trying to see. I don't smell it anymore. I feel like it's dissipated. So I can smell it when I open the compact when I'm applying it, but now that it's applied, I don't really smell the fragrance anymore. All right, now for this multi-use gloss, I'm really like unsure where I want to put this. I'm going to try it on my cheeks because I want to see, well, 1, I want to see what it looks like, and 2, I want to see if it's going to interfere with any of these powder products underneath. This is definitely one of those glossy products. I don't think you can put anything on top necessarily. I think it would just kind of like grab onto anything. So here's a close-up of this eye gloss, and you know, it's going to be hard to tell like the actual consistency just by looking at it, but you can get an idea. It really has the consistency of like a lip gloss. So it is fairly thin. It's a little bit thinner than I thought. I thought it was going to be maybe almost like balm-like, but it's definitely goopier, for lack of a better word. It's definitely goopier than that. So I just have like just the teensiest bit on my middle finger there, and I'm just going to tap that onto my cheeks. And, you know, there's a lot of glosses out there, face glosses, eye glosses out there. And I just find that they're, you know, they're a little bit more editorial. I don't know if they're for like the everyday look, because you end up with this stickiness. And when it's on your cheeks, like for me, I feel like my hair gets stuck in and everything. So I don't know how practical this product is, but if you want like a glossy look to your face, there's really no better way to get it than with one of these multi-use glosses. But there it is. Oh, see, my hair's already stuck to it. But there it is on the cheeks. I do love the way these look. I'm just not a fan of like my hair getting stuck and stuff. But I will say, I don't think it like disturbed any of the products underneath. I don't see like any of the powder or my foundation lifting or anything. So that is good. So, you know, it is exactly what it is. It's a gloss, it's a multi-use gloss. And I think it is a nice way to like highlight without any actual pigment. It just makes your skin look shiny. So if you're into that, this could be a good option. I don't smell anything, so I think this is fragrance free. I'm just gonna leave it on the cheeks. I really do like that finish. I just wish it wasn't so sticky. All right, next up, let's try this eyebrow pencil. I've never been this excited to try an eyebrow product. I am so curious about this like powder eyebrow pencil. So here's a close-up of what it looks like. It's just a pencil that you sharpen on one side and then a spoolie on the other. And then here is a swatch of this color. So I have shade 04 Brun, and I don't know if you can tell from the swatch, but it definitely is very, very pigmented, so you have to be careful with it, but it is like powdery. It's like a powder product in pencil form. It's so, so interesting. So I cannot wait to get this on. So I'm just gonna start right, ooh. It is very, very pigmented. You have to be careful, although I feel like with a product with this texture, the spoolie is really gonna take care of it. So I'm gonna be a little bit messy. Kind of fill in my fronts here. Just fill in any kind of holes or gaps I have in my brow. Now, let's see how much the spoolie does. It's so cool. This like powder pencil, the spoolie definitely like worked it out. And as pigmented as it is, it's such a soft look because of the powder texture. It's not just like this, you know, harsh, like kind of waxy line. Oh, it's so cool. It's like this really interesting, like pigmented yet soft effect in the brow. So there's with the brow pencil, without the brow pencil. It's nice. Do you see what I mean? How it's like kind of like it has a soft effect. I'm not the best at drawing in my brows, but I think it looks really nice. I definitely have to do the other side. The other side looks so patchy now. All right, there are my brows. I really like this powder pencil. It's really different from the pencils that I think we've gotten used to lately. Like I said, like the really waxy ones. I feel like this is a very kind of classic kind of formula, this kind of like powder pencil. It's really cool. I like it. And just so you know, it also comes with a sharpener in this blush pink color. Isn't that cute? It's a plastic one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just like throw on some eye makeup, and we'll be back to discuss these lip products. Ooh, before we move on to the lips, I'm gonna throw on some of this Gucci mascara that I've been using lately. It has this like plastic bristle brush, and the wand is like almost like football shaped. So I have been enjoying this mascara. It is definitely a different formula for me. I usually like my formulas a little bit drier. This one is a little bit on the wet side, but once it dries down, it really stays put. I don't find that it transfers or flakes or does like anything really weird. And it really kind of makes my lashes look separated, which I like. All right, so there's the mascara applied. So it really does a nice job thickening without being clumpy, which is great. I really don't like a clumpy mascara. And I don't think it's like super great at lengthening, but I do like the separating and the thickening. So that is the Gucci mascara, which you guys have seen me use before. Let's move on to these lip products. So I purchased this off of Sephora. This is the limited edition satin finish, No More Orchids. That's the color name. What you see on the website is quite different from what you get. And I was actually a little confused because I have the No More Orchids shade, but in the sheer finish. And it is this really bright, kind of like fluorescent neon pink. The picture on Sephora for this product is one that is, I don't know, like a very kind of rose color, you know, deeper, a little bit more nude. But this, in fact, is more like the sheer lipstick that I have. It is like a fluorescent pink. So here's a close-up actually of the packaging. Let's get that out of the way. It is so beautiful. I love that like Art Deco, Art Nouveau engraving in there. And it's this like peacock blue metallic shade. And then here is a look at the bullet. So you can see what I'm talking about. It is like a really white based, bright, bright, bright pink. And if you take a look at Sephora, it is not even remotely like this. So anyway, this is what you're gonna end up getting. This is the No More Orchids satin shade. So thankfully I happen to like this color, but I can imagine this is quite shocking to receive if you're expecting to get what is on the Sephora site. So anyway, just wanted to clear that up for you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. So there is the No More Orchids shade. I think it's definitely not for everyone. It is definitely like an acquired taste. It definitely feels very retro, but it's like, I can't, maybe 60s. I'm like, I can't really place like the era either, but it just feels very retro. But this is that No More Orchids color. I feel like if I had a cooler toned overall look, this may look a little bit better. It may like kind of go with it a little bit better, but because I have such like a warm bronzer on, I have, you know, I've been self-tanning, all these things. I feel like this looks a little bit misplaced. But that is the No More Orchids satin finish limited edition that you'll find on Sephora. All right, now let's try this tinted balm from Gucci. This is in Renee Pink. I believe it's shade number 3. And this is one of their tinted balms. I'm not sure if I said in the beginning if this was one of their sheer lipsticks. This is one of their tinted balms. So they have matte satin sheers and then tinted balms. And this is one of them. I think they only have 4 colors. So I have already in my collection the No More Orchids. And so I wanted to try this Renee Pink. And here is a close-up of the packaging. So it's just a solid turquoise cap. We have the engraved gold tube. And then here is a close-up of the bullet. Now the name Renee Pink kind of made me think that this was going to be a little bit cooler, have a little bit more blue in there, but it is really just kind of like a red. Here's a swatch of it on the back of my hand. So you can see it's just this really pretty glossy balm. And now let me apply it to my lips. I love this formula of Gucci's. It is first and foremost a balm. It feels so, so good on the lips. It's moisturizing. It's like the perfect texture. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. Oh, I love it. And here is the Renee Pink color. I think it's so pretty and it's so perfect for the summer months. I just love it. And it's so easy to put on. I think for red lip colors, which can be very high maintenance, you know, you need liner, you need to like apply it perfectly. This is such a perfect like workaround for that because you can just slap it on and you very obviously have red lips, but it's not high maintenance at all. Just really, really easy to wear. So that is it for this trying some new Gucci makeup. I really like this bronzer. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. I love the finish. The tone of it is definitely on the warmer side, so you do have to like that. The fragrance, I'm not really a fan of the fragrance, but it does dissipate. Like I said, like once I get it on my skin, I don't really smell it. It's just when I'm applying it. It's just when I open the compact. But this compact, oh my God, this compact itself, just to have it sitting on your vanity, oh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I really like this bronzer, very beautiful. This gloss, not really a fan. Not really a fan. I don't like I just don't like the stickiness. I really like, as you guys know, I love like a high shine, and I really like the way glosses make my skin look. I think it's just a really nice kind of natural way to highlight. I just wish it wasn't as sticky as it is. Yeah, it's still sticky. So not a big fan of that. The eyebrow pencil, very interesting. I really, really love this powder formula. I think it's so cool. And like I said, it gives you like a bold look, but it's soft all at the same time. So really neat, really, really cool. The No More Orchids satin lipstick, you know, I don't think it's for everyone. I think the color is very, very specific, but it is very, very cool. And if you are into it, a really, really bright pink, not what you see on Sephora, you're gonna love it. The formula of the Gucci lipsticks are incredible. I love the satins, I love the sheers. I'm not personally a matte fan, so I have not purchased any of the matte formula ones, but I do have a bunch of the satins, the sheers, and the balms, and it's great. And this tinted balm in the Renee Pink is amazing. I love this. I love a tinted balm. I have the No More Orchids in this, and I just love it. And this color is great as well, especially for the summertime. I love a bright lip for the summertime, for the warmer months. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.